NHL Trade Deadline Day, deals, drama, and excitement. Every NHL season, there is one day that sends shockwaves through the league's Trade Deadline Day. It is a day filled with deals, drama, and excitement as teams scramble to make last-minute moves to bolster their roster for the playoff push. In this video, we will delve into the world of NHL Trade Deadline Day and explore why it has become such a highly anticipated event for fans and teams alike. The NHL Trade Deadline is the last day in which teams can make trades during the regular season. It usually falls around late February or early March and marks the final opportunity for teams to either improve their chances of making the playoffs or offload players to acquire draft picks or prospects for the future. This day is often characterized by numerous trades, as general managers assess their team's needs and look for the right pieces to complete their puzzle. The frenzy begins weeks before the actual deadline day, as rumors start circulating about potential trades. Sports journalists and insiders become the main source of information, constantly providing updates on which teams are interested in certain players or which players are on the trading block. Fan forums and social media platforms explode with speculation as fans eagerly await the big day. On Trade Deadline Day, the excitement reaches its peak. Teams have until 3 p.m. Eastern Time to make any transactions, and the hours leading up to the deadline are filled with anticipation. It is not uncommon for deals to be made right at the last minute, with fans and analysts glued to their screens, waiting for the latest trade news to break. The tension and anticipation in the air are palpable. The impact of Trade Deadline Day extends beyond the arena. It is a day that has a direct influence on the fate of many players and teams. For players, it can mean saying goodbye to their teammates, packing their bags, and moving to a new city. For teams, it can be a make-or-break moment as they determine whether to mortgage their future for a shot at immediate success or trade away valuable assets to rebuild for the future. One of the main reasons why Trade Deadline Day is so exciting is the element of surprise. Throughout the season, teams and players often have ongoing contract negotiations or trade discussions behind closed doors. These negotiations can drag on for weeks or even months without any concrete outcome. However, on Trade Deadline Day, all the discussions come to a head and deals are struck without warning. This unpredictability keeps fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next big trade announcement. Another reason for the excitement surrounding Trade Deadline Day is the impact it can have on the playoff race. As teams battle for a spot in the postseason, acquiring a key player or shedding a high-salaried underperformer can make all the difference. The addition of a skilled forward or a solid defenseman can turn a fringe playoff team into a legitimate contender, while a savvy trade by a struggling team can set them up for future success. The drama and excitement of Trade Deadline Day are not limited to just the trades themselves. The aftermath of the deadline often sees teams and players reflecting on the moves made and discussing the implications for the remainder of the season. Fans and analysts dissect each trade, analyzing the strengths and weaknesses it brings to each team involved. This evaluation fuels passionate debates among fans and keeps the NHL in the spotlight long after the dust has settled. In conclusion, NHL Trade Deadline Day is a highly anticipated event that showcases the intensity and competitiveness of the league. It is a day filled with deals, drama, and excitement as teams try to improve their chances of success while taking calculated risks. The unpredictability and impact of the trades make Trade Deadline Day one of the most thrilling days in the NHL season. Fans eagerly await its arrival, knowing that it has the potential to reshape the landscape of the league and determine the fate of teams and players.